folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Bulldogs offense has the football first here today. We're going to see a repeat. When last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game. It gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Auburn Tigers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
That completion makes it second and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. The short completion with the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw here. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. It's a shotgun run call. Solid game, moves the ball to the 36.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He stopped, and he gets a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Cavazos. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Handoff here from the shotgun. After second effort, he's brought down, but has passed the marker.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch here. Not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Bryant.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. So the drive begins here backed up at their own 9. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll give it to the back. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the return is brought down by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. It's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. And the Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off, and
he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. 2nd down play coming up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. He'll hand it off. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? He hands it off from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Love the aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, willing to take a chance here. You know, we've seen him do it a few times. They're now 3 for 3 on these 4th down calls.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive game for the offense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
He'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the out route. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
See if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. So second down after the incompletion. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to scramble. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense able to bring him down. And that should just about do it for this first half of play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, the Deep South shuts down when the Tigers and Dogs get together, and that's the case again here today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Auburn and Georgia plays out.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Fire to the right side, complete. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run to. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense has it and still going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. He breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best. Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They've been great on fourth down so far today, 3 for 3. Can they stay perfect? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
What I love about that, Chris, is there was zero hesitation from the offensive coordinator. He put the call in, the quarterback knew it, the offense got excited about the opportunity, not settling for a field goal, and they pick up just what they need for that first down.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. And the back gets the football. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. The back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, a throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Catch made on the left side, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
He escapes the pocket. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's 3rd down. but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's got the first and still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
And first down for the offense.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pull.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the left side. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Offense looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, when you run that out route...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Leaning on the run game here. 1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Handoff here from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Handoff from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Ball handed off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Try and muscle for the 1st down. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there. And Kirk puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show and a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today. Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now it's 3rd and short in the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So now it's 3rd and short in the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. On the move now. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you